Holy crap.
Oh my god, this is terrifying.
The Bearded Explorer is a YouTube channel run to explore abandoned locations and also other locations where others wouldn't dare to go. This time it was an abandoned hospital that he was exploring.
Oh, there's a mouse. How funny. Hello, mate. Okay, so that's what I heard. Blimey. Oh, okay. Well, I don't mind mice, but I'm not keen on seeing anything else up here, I'll be honest. What on earth am I doing? Walking around this blimmin' hospital on my own, in the middle of the night. Flippin' heck. I am absolutely, I'm not even going to kid you, I am absolutely crapping myself right now. I'm just expecting to see just something in one of these rooms and I really don't want to. Oh God. I don't think I've ever been so scared, I'll be honest. I really don't think I have been. We've got the second half of the upstairs bit. God, where is that breeze coming from? It must be coming from that loft space. The goosebumps on my whole body right now are just... You could probably strike a match off my skin. Look at this little... Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, God. There's this little fungus growing there on its own. What the hell was that? I think it's just stuff falling from the ceiling, but it's bloody frightening the life out of me. There's a rainbow in that room. I never noticed that last time. Whoa! God! Okay, that was scary. Flippin' heck. Now, I know there's only a small void here, but I actually... Oh my goodness, no, this floor is really bad in here. I was only going to show you guys that little rainbow in the window there, but... Back out of this room I come. Whoa! Okay, yeah, not going to go back in that room. That was a little bit scary. Now, I don't think the void is very deep. Well, I know it's not very deep here, but I don't know what it's like in these rooms. It might actually go through to the floor below, so it's probably not a good idea that I go in these rooms. What's that there? Oh, that's interesting. Well, we've only got a couple more rooms up here. Look at that insulation coming down. I'm pretty sure that's what those noises are. It's just bits falling from the ceiling. Look, there's a massive hole there. You can see straight through to the... Well, you can't see the sky because it's pitch black outside, but... Yeah, any heavy rain here would obviously, you know, completely saturate the place, and this insulation does hold water like a sponge. Whew. Oh, why does it look like a leg sticking out that door out there? It's not, but... Oh... I've just got all these ideas going through my head at the moment. Whoa. Oh, there's someone in there. That can't be. No. There's no one in here. There is nobody in here. It's just me. Hello? Oh, there's no one in here. There is nobody in here. There's another loft space. Oh God, I didn't know that was there. I did not know that was there. Oh. There is nobody in here. What? Oh my god, this is terrifying. Woo! Okay. Oh. Oh my god, I just cannot but... Oh. Oh god, okay. Oh, I've never been so scared. I've never been so scared. I'm getting out of here. I've had enough. That was weird. That was really, really weird. Oh, what is it about this place? Oh, I hate this place, I really do. Just listen. Oh, God. Ah, shit. My leg. There's no way. There is no way that rolled on its own. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. That did not happen.
The bearded explorer headed up a set of stairs, finding a mouse under a plank of wood as he did, and began to explore a long and dingy corridor. There was a thick breeze that flew in from the outside, giving the explorer a chill, and developing his feeling of uncertainty as he edged further and further into the building. He looked down the corridor and saw the lights flicker, twice. He was alone and unsure about if he wanted to proceed and explore any further. He began to panic and called out to see if anyone was there, but there was no reply. It was about this time that he began to get ready to leave the site, coming back the way he came. He looked down the corridor and noticed that there was something there, moving off in the distance. The explorer began to run, making his way out the building and to safety where he tried to imagine the whole thing didn't happen. On another adventure, the bearded explorer decided to go out and explore an abandoned cemetery, alone again. And this time went just as well as the last one, if not worse.
Goodness me, I've just noticed the ceiling in here as well. Oh no, please don't tell me that. Is this an old chapel? I'm just looking at the shape of the ceiling, obviously with the doors, but the window as well. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Honestly, the goosebumps in here are horrible. These doors are lovely. Look how thick they are. Oh God, what the f is that? That actually sounded like there was someone upstairs. Hello? Okay, that was horrible. That actually sounded like there was somebody walking around upstairs. Hello? Okay. This is terrifying now. Let's go and have a look. Oh, God. Oh, I don't like this. I really don't like this. I'm sorry, I'm not talking much. Oh my God, the mirror. The mirror just fighting the life out of me, and there's a living loft hatch up there as well. Hello? Okay. This one's empty. Okay, so look, there's an old pump down there. Oh my goodness me, look, I've just noticed there's a loose floorboard there. It doesn't look as if there's anything under there. It looks as if it could just be where the cable goes. The pump's really cool. I'm just going to turn the light off quickly because we are next to a window. You can see outside there's a road out there. It's very, very dark out there tonight. It's so creepy here, honestly, it's horrible. Okay, let's that mirror, I don't like that mirror at all. That is horrible. Oh dear. Okay, let's go and have hello. Hello? Right, there's no one in here, good. What is this? Kensington discount, index card. Look at that, there's actually stuff in here, that's really cool. Really old writing as well. What does that say there? Commercial transfer. Something area, posting number. Wow, I wonder how old that is. Okay, I think we've got another bedroom to look in opposite here. God, this is horrible. This is really, really horrible. I don't like this at all. Okay, there's nobody in here. Oh, look at that spider behind the door. Oh, what's he eating? Looks like he's eating a cocoon. That's bizarre. Oh, that's weird. There's a little trap door. Oh, it goes into a loft. Oh, that's horrible. Let me just put the torch up a little bit so you guys can see. Oh, no, I don't like that. There's lots of cobwebs in there. There's actually something in the corner over there. What's that? You can see it behind that felt. Not sure what that is. There's a bit of a breeze coming through there. Right, shut that back up. Honestly, guys, I'm going to try and get my arm up. The goosebumps, you can't see. The goosebumps on my arms and my legs at the moment is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh, we've got another room down here, haven't we? Hello? God, I hate it. You think you can hear something. Oh no, there's a ladder. But that's too low to go in there. There's another loft space there. An old boiler cover. Got another window there. That's not boarded up, so I'll be careful of the light. Oh, I can't go out there. You can see the old flint wall up there. Look, that's really cool. Wow. Okay, well, I think this is the last room. I don't think it's like a cupboard or something. Oh, that's the bathroom.
As he started to walk around the abandoned chapel, the explorer heard what he thought was a person walking around upstairs. He called out, yet there was no reply. He carried on exploring, spooking himself with his own reflection in the mirror. He had this strong, creepy feeling crawling around inside of him. He checked a few more rooms before stumbling upon a bedroom with an attic inside it. He stuck a torch up into it, but there was nothing that he could see. He called out again, but there was no reply, even though he was sure there was someone in the building with him. He found another room with an attic and a set of ladders going up into it, followed by a room with a shower in it. The explorer stuck his head into the room and watched as something from behind the curtain hid out. In sheer terror, the bearded explorer ran to safety and out of the building as quickly as possible. Exploring with Tom is another channel, similar to the Bearded Explorer, where he likes to explore abandoned locations. On this adventure, Tom decided to explore an abandoned theme park where he ended up having an encounter with some local authority.
So definitely no one's in that car. This roller coaster is so guys, this roller coaster is amazing. I want to climb it, but I might do that for a separate video because I want someone to come with me with a drone and fly over me as I'm climbing it. Right, so I got caught somewhere around here last time I came, so I'm gonna be careful. Right guys, I can see one of the security guys from over here, so I'm gonna act fast and be as fast as I can. Right, I can see security from over. Right, I can see security, gotta hurry up. If you guys are wondering why I'm not going in there, I did do a video here a while back. In fact, no, I think I deleted the video by accident. So, right, for you guys who want to see what's in there, I'm gonna go in right now. Right, I need to be careful. So, literally, I did come in here last time. I done it in the video that. Oh shit, guys, I think security's seen me. Pretend to take pictures. Guys, I'm pretending to take pictures right now. Security is coming, so yep. Oh, hello? You okay? Hi. I was getting I've got one question for you, but I've got a question for you, but before you say I was getting pictures of this place here. This is one of the most populous places. I wanted to come in this place.
Delete this picture.
What's this, sorry?
Who are you talking now?
I'm talking to you, saying about this.
I'm security guard, delete the pictures.
Oh, the pictures?
Come on.
Oh, do you want me to delete the pictures?
Delete the pictures.
Oh yeah, I definitely will, yeah, definitely, don't worry.
Now.
No, I can't do it now.
Now.
No, I can't do it
Why
now?
now?
Because the SD card, right, I've got to put it onto the computer.
Okay, keep this one. Yeah,
Oh,
pass me. Pass me this.
Whoa, no,
Listen.
mate. No,
Pass me this.
Yo, mate. Look, I know what my rights are.
No.
You cannot
pass
take my
me
camera
this.
off me.
I take
No.
your camera for you.
No.
How you
No,
come
no,
in
no.
inside and I request
I was
you
getting pictures.
delete the pictures.
I've got the right
Come
to
on.
be on here. No.
Come on.
I can come with you, but you're not taking my camera.
I take your camera.
You're not.
I need to delete
I don't
your
want to get
picture.
physical. I'm not going to get physical or anything.
Listen, don't talk too much.
I'm not
Listen,
getting rid of this.
don't talk too much. Listen, I request you delete the picture now.
I would if I could, but I
Okay,
don't.
start now.
What do you mean?
Come on. I need to delete the
What do you mean?
pictures.
Yeah, I have to use
I
the
said
computer.
delete the pictures.
Yeah, on the computer I can, but
No, not allowed. You keep this one, bring your computer here.
For what, mate?
You no further.
Mate, you've got to get off me.
You alone or somebody
you
have
haven't
it.
got the
You
right to touch me like this. I swear to God, I'll call the police.
You call to police
Mate, you've got to
before
get
you.
off me.
I call
Mate,
to the
look,
police.
Look,
I
look,
tell you,
I don't wanna be
requesting you
disrespectful. I
to
don't wanna be
delete the
disrespectful.
picture.
I have the
and
right
no.
to be. I don't have the
No,
right to be here.
to be. I don't listen
It's abandoned.
anything.
I get you.
Fast wise.
I'm gonna go over to you guys. I'm gonna speak to them.
Fast
But
wise.
you can't
You
take
are
that
not
off me.
allowed here to come inside. I am the security guard. I have my badge. Okay.
Right, I'll get that.
I am allowed. Nobody come enter to this place. Not allowed to take the picture. I request you delete the picture. If you're not deleting, you're going to prison. Come on now.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
One
you're
thing.
going to
No, no,
prison
no.
because
I will walk
I
back.
request you. You are
I will-
not allowed take
I say one
the
thing?
pictures. Simple.
I'd like to say something.
Understand
Can I say
now?
something? Yeah, I understand, but can I
Yeah,
say something?
you're going straight away to prison because
Can
you
I
are
say
coming
something?
to this place. The people here have a lot of trouble. You coming for this for trouble in this place.
I'm not a vandal, I'm
It
an
is.
explorer.
It is.
For one, can I say one thing?
Listen.
I will politely walk with you, but can
Listen.
you please get off my...
Delete
please?
it now.
I can't.
Okay.
Right, so guys, I'm out of Camelot now. You have no idea, I got so pissed off. The guy physically grabbed me by the wrist, and I don't want to give him a bad name, so he done anything bad. But what he done was, he tried to take my camera off me, he grabbed my wrist, and he was trying to take the camera off me. I was so pissed, I wasn't gonna allow that to happen. I knew he had the right to literally scream, like, he had the right to like tell me off for being in there. I understand, it's his job to do that. But he physically grabbed me, and he's not allowed to do that, and that's what pissed me off. I'm not sure what I got on camera, I'm not sure what point it was in the video where I turned my camera off. But as usual, I said I can't delete the footage off the GoPro right now. I've got to wait till I do it on the computer. So guys, this was insane. I can't. That's my first experience getting actually like physically like grabbing on the wrist by a security guard in an abandoned place. He was a cool guy, but there's no need for that to take it that far. So yeah, that pissed me off a lot. He said all this about he's phoning the cops, I'm gonna get he's phoning the police, I'm gonna get arrested. None of that happened. He told me to go with his friends. They walked me out, his mates walked me out, and I just walked out. I was like, yes, I've escaped it.
As he was walking around the site, Tom was confused as to why he hadn't already been approached by someone working security. But it was as he approached another part of the park, he noticed a yellow car and a man in what looked to be a security uniform. He tried to evade the officer, however he was spotted, and very quickly confronted about what it was that he was doing on the site. He was told to delete the footage on his camera, to which Tom told the man he would, but the security tried to grab and snatch the camera away from him. The security wanted to seize the camera and make Tom come with him, to which Tom refused. The threat escalated with the security saying that he would take Tom to prison. It ended with Tom managing to talk his way out of it when more security turned up and he managed to get off scot-free. Exploring with Fluffy likes to upload videos, exploring creepy and strange places all over America, and sometimes talks to spirits. Here's a clip from the time he visited an abandoned hospital.
Would you like to turn this down?
They're getting closer.
What are you doing? Why are you scaring us?
Footsteps. Whoa, what the is this? Oh, it's just a cage.
Go in here, it says, so I'm gonna listen.
Okay, go.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Okay, please be gentle. Don't be mean to him. Don't be.
He's down here.
You do not need to come.
Oh my god.
You see how heavy this stuff is? If
Yeah.
this stuff falls on you, what the hell is this?
What the Whoa, what the was that? You didn't hang that bang? Yo, it looks like somebody was burning a fire down here.
What do you want? What do you want? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Tell me your name.
Alright, we can't go in here. There's too many exposed wires. Alright guys, that was the basement. He said yo to us.
Don't be shy, he was speaking to us.
I think some of them are really afraid. Oh, wait a minute, what is going on?
What the
What the hell was that, bro? Yo, what was that?
Shh.
Hello? If there's somebody here, we're just YouTubers, bro. No, I'm serious.
Is there someone named Barbara? Or you can
That's on the speaker. Yo, that's what I heard. That's exactly what I heard. That was the voice I heard that said, yo.
Can you do me a favor?
Oh, that just said you bitch.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Whoever is saying that, you are
I just
not
got the
welcome
chills.
here.
Can you say all of our names? Do you know our names?
We shouldn't
Pray.
I am praying. And I'm praying for you guys.
A book.
Do you like to read?
Hello, my name's Lou. This is Fluffy, and this is Lucid.
Louie.
There was a strange sound that Fluffy and his friend could hear, but they weren't too sure of what it was. It was clear from old footage that there was some sort of spirit in the building that was tormenting and playing with them. The spirit's name that they had met was called Lou, and it was unclear if she was friendly or not. As they progressed, a door slammed as they entered the room. When Fluffy's friend called out, there was no answer. Midwest Ghost Hunter is a channel that is similar to Exploring with Fluffy. In this clip, Wes decided to explore a haunted hotel where he encountered some strange spirits.
Or how about one of these objects here on this shelf? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, it disappeared. It disappeared again. I gotta look behind it. Just to show that there is nothing back here. There's nothing but a chair. There's literally nothing that could cast a light like that. Holy crap. I literally saw it appear behind the screen. It was literally behind. I could see it shining through. That was so freaking crazy. Ma'am, if that was you, could you appear like that again? That would be amazing if you did. Take your time. I've got the rest of this night. If you show yourself just one more time, you will definitely make my night. Holy crap. I'm reaching out to any of the ladies of the night that still haunt this brothel. Could you tell me your name? Or what happened to you? How many of you are there? How many spirits are in here with me? Are you the floating ball of light that I saw? floating around this room? The spirit box is pretty quiet right now. I'm not getting any responses. Do you have any message for the living? Try to take some photos. What was that? I'm hearing things now. Sheesh. Ooh, that caught me off guard. It's been quiet in here for like the last hour and a half. Who's down there? Okay. Time to go check it out. Oh gosh. I'm suddenly getting that creepy feeling again. Like I'm not alone. Is that you moving stuff around in here? What the? What the hell was that? What is that? What the heck? It's a glove. And look, just for the skeptics, there's nothing attached to this. Oh my God, that came from there. This dresser here, it just went flying off of it onto the floor. What the hell? Oh God. Do I dare pick it up again? Ma'am? Did you just throw this? If you threw this, knock it out of my hand. It looks like there was on top of this hat here. Yeah, you see that? There's the other glove. So it must have been there. Just like that. If that thing goes flying again, I'm done. I'm done. Madam, if that was you, thank you so much. Could you move something else on your dresser here? Okay. I've had enough. What the fuck?
West spotted a light coming from behind a divider in the room, but when he checked behind it, there was nothing there. A light indication of something being there with him. West asked the spirit to appear like that again, and although it took some time, it revealed its form. Sometime later, West got out his device and began to try and ask the spirit questions. The spirit didn't give much of a response, but West knew that something was in the room with him. West took some pictures of the room to try and see if he could capture anything on them. As he was doing it, he heard a ghostly woman's voice coming from the bedroom. West was panicked but curious as he slowly tripped towards the bedroom. As he stood in the doorway, West watched as he saw something go flying off of the desk and onto the floor. Terrified, he entered the room and searched the floor where he found a singular lone glove, with the other still on the table.
That's it. Come on. God damn.
Mindseed TV focuses on the weird things going on in the world. However, this supernatural video might be one of their spookiest. It started when Mind entered the Black Forest with his friend to find what was a haunted witch's house. Eventually, they stumbled onto a couple of cabins.
Approached the third cabin. I saw something in the grass. Oh, there's two doors. Is this like a double-sided thing, or does this connect inside? I'm gonna look in this other window.
It looks like there's a door in there. Ooh, it's got bomb bed.
Okay, this one's kind of awesome too. Yo, what is that?
And as I got closer, I realized that it was a dead animal.
Okay. Is that a rabbit?
I'm sorry.
It was disgusting. It was nauseating. I was gagging. Colton started gagging. It's just gross, foul.
I can't help it. I really can't.
You alright?
I'm kind of feeling nauseous now thinking about it. And that was just compounded by the smells that were coming from the carcass itself and just the visual of all the bugs on it.
Oh, bro. You see this?
What?
What's that?
But then I saw what looked like almost a spike, like a hand-carved spike, but it had twine as a handle.
It's like a shank.
Where? Oh my god.
Look at that.
What the? That's like a homemade little dagger.
Yeah.
Dude, that's disgusting, regardless.
There's flies all over here.
I was apprehensive going into the cabin just because that kind of stuff's not really our thing. Like animal sacrifice, the witch stuff, I don't know. It freaked me out. It's an area I didn't want to be in, and I don't know if they're still around. I don't know if they're willing to use that kind of shit on other people. Like, it's just not something that we really with.
Definitely made us all a little bit uncomfortable going into the actual cabin itself.
At the foot of the supposed witch's cabin, they found a dead animal. Mindseed was now seriously scared. As they explored the cabin, they started to find weirder and weirder things.
Where that is.
That shit's foul, dude.
It's a lot.
We planned on doing all sorts of tests there. It was just really a heavy atmosphere to be in. So after we regrouped outside, we talked about going up there doing a spirit box test, and that's what we did. We went back in. We started running the spirit box. Nothing really, I think, could have prepared any of us for what we heard after we started doing the spirit box.
Disgusting. Here, keep a light on that, Sam.
We were doing a normal spirit box test up there as a group. We weren't really getting anything too clear. We thought we might have heard a couple words.
What's in the jars?
There was a really audible, almost like a scream or something, and it was coming from outside of the cabin.
What was that?
That was loud.
From over here, right? Hang on. Shh.
We muted the spirit box and we started listening, and we heard it again, but this time it sounded a little bit closer.
Yeah. That was...
Oh, that was
whoa.
It's getting closer. Yeah, kill the light for a second.
Hearing a scream in the middle of the woods, especially in the middle of the night, we think we're out there all alone. It clearly sounded like a woman. It clearly sounded like it was outside. That's just horrifying.
Yeah, that was...
Oh,
that was
whoa.
It's getting closer. Yeah, kill the light for a second. Okay, no, let's go. What the is that?
After the third or fourth scream we heard, we decided to go lights out because we were freaked. We thought whatever it was could see us because it felt like it was getting closer, like it was pursuing us almost. And then the final scream before we decided to leave sounded like it was right outside.
Kill the light for a second. Okay, no, let's go. What the is that? God damn. Oh, it's closer. That's it, sounds like it's right behind us.
I almost dropped all the equipment trying to get out of the building. We sprinted, literally, we started running. And as we were running towards the dirt trail that we had followed all the way into this place, we heard it one last time, and it sounded like whatever it was, whoever it was literally like right behind us.
God damn. Oh, it's closer. That's it, sounds like it's right behind us.
It was coming from behind us. I was the one nearest the noise, so at that point I was operating on pure.
They decided to get out the spirit box to try and communicate with the forces and managed to hear a woman's voice, freaked out and scared. Mindseed and his friend decided to leave as quickly as they could. Mitty Goes Wild is a channel where Mitty and his dogs go camping together, a rather wholesome activity. However, at one camp, Mitty heard some strange sounds coming out of his tent.
We've had a few beers, a couple of chest warmers. I don't know what to say, Phil. The original plan to this video was to do... Did you hear it? Did you hear what I'm hearing? And my family's hearing? If you did, comment below and tell me what you've heard, because I'd like to know if other people out there hear what we hear. Play it again with some captions. We've had a few beers, a couple of chest warmers. I don't know what to say, Phil. The original plan to this video was to do... Now, I'm not very tech savvy, so I don't know how to enhance audio. I say I've only released about 13 videos and I'm only just getting used to editing. The funny thing is, in the full edited version that I have released a couple of weeks ago, looking back now at it, there's a clip that shows me, I'm laid down, it's after I'd done the chat, and I hear something again, and you see me turn towards the back of my tent. Now, I can't actually hear anything on that clip, but something definitely piques my attention. So I'm not sure.
Though unsure of what the sound was, Mitty suspected that something was there. However, he wasn't alert to the sound when he was out camping. Who knows what that could have been? Travel Snacks lives out of a van and travels America, but this encounter was far from what she usually experienced. After a day out and while she was parked up, Snacks noticed something strange coming from outside the van.
Some vegetables. I know, it's terrible. But let me show you. I just dumped the whole thing of strawberries into the sink and just let them sit for a little bit. And you can see just from that little container why you should rinse the berries or all fruits and vegetables. All right, I'm gonna eat and then I gotta decide where I'm gonna sleep for the night. So I think I have an idea. I think I might go to Bass Pro Shops because I saw one nearby. Somebody's knocking. Is that on my... I thought they were knocking on my van. I'm gonna eat, relax for a little bit, and then I'll let you know where I end up for the night. All right, so I'm about 3 minutes away, but I thought I would just film a little bit of Bossier City, which is right near Shreveport, Louisiana. This, Bass Pro Shops, is right next to Margaritaville Hotel. So these little circle dealy-doos are just weird, especially like in a spot like this, but maybe it's for a particular reason. There's the casino, and then next to it, which I'll pull up in a second, is Bass Pro Shops right next door. Outdoor World. Plenty of parking. You see all these spots. Now I just need to find one that's a little more level. Oh, there's a kitty. Stray cat. All right, this is a little better. This guy just tried to walk up to me. So, and then this guy with his lights that just flashed on me. I mean, I feel bad because he's asking for a jump, but you shouldn't, as a man, approach a woman asking her for a jump. There's 50 million other cars in this parking lot, and you can go into the casino and ask. Maybe when he saw that I was a woman, he didn't keep coming up to my van, but I just kept looking down, so it's a no for me. I'm going in the back. Make sure I lock my door. What seems weird to me is that he's just standing there back by his truck. Maybe he's just frazzled, but if it was me, I would definitely go in to the casino and see if there's like a security that could help. And I'm just scoping it out now because he had started to walk up to my van and then he kind of just stopped approaching me, but I don't want him to walk back over here, so I just want to make sure. Where did he go? There he is. He's over here. Okay, good job, guy. He's walking towards the casino. Alright, so these are the fun, well, it's only fun if nothing bad happens, but these are the fun things that I like to do, is to like have these little spy moments from my van, because I'm nosy. But it's just a little cool to be like parked outside of Margaritaville. Alright.
Snacks noticed some weird sounds coming from around her van, but ignored them and decided to drive off to park in a car park. It was as she was in this car park, she noticed a strange man moving around her van, trying to interact with her. Eventually, the man disappeared into the night, but she had never felt more unsafe. Exploring with Bear is a channel that likes to go out and explore different woodland and creepy parts of the world, but this is by far one of his scariest camps. It started when Bear set up his tent next to a cave in a dark and undisclosed forest.
This place right now, it is right by that dry creek bed that me and Doug got chased out of last night. Now granted, we are a long ways from that part of the creek bed, but nevertheless, if something's traveling something big's traveling the creek, it could end up over here easy. Doug thought I should sleep in the RV, but I haven't done a solo camp in the Appalachians yet, so I have to. Man, I'm hearing stuff moving around me. I'm gonna get in the tent though. Oh, I can't see nothing. My lights are about dead. All right, time to get these freaking boots off and do a tick check. Man, it's gonna feel so good to get these suckers off. Your feet get warm in there for sure. Whew. All right, you can't really see yet. Let me grab another light here. So, all right, let me show you what we're working with here tonight. I got my bag over there in the corner. Most of the time, I use that for a pillow because I always forget to bring a pillow. But this time, I did not forget to bring the pillow. So, got the pillow, got the blanket. Under the blanket, I got this. This is what I'll be sleeping on. And then under that, I got this to help keep a little of the cool ground off. Because believe it or not, it's pretty chilly. And this is in a valley right here, and it gets even colder right here. Like once the sun goes down, it gets real cold right here. That's a weird sound. Freaking myself out.
Immediately, Bear expressed his concern and fear about the spot where he was camping. However, not much further later into the night, things got stranger.
I just turned the camera back on. Sounds like something's out there. Did you hear that? This is scary. I am like surrounded. I'm all by myself, surrounded by Appalachian Mountains. By myself. Doug, other side of that mountain, in an RV with his dog. He's a German Shepherd named Elio. Good dog. I sort of wish I had Elio here with me right now. Man, right before I started hearing all that, I was debating on whether or not taking the sweatshirt off. Because it's not too cold, but it could get cold. And I will be under a blanket already. I got like winter socks on, camo pants, t-shirt, sweatshirt, and I normally sleep in my boxers. So I'm feeling a little overdressed, but it could get cold. There's a thud coming from that way now. Man, there's just a lot of noises out here. Could be a lot of wildlife. As long as that big thing don't show up, man, that was freaking, and it would, you gotta see the video. This sort of has me paranoid now. I just heard another noise over there. I hope you guys are hearing this. I keep wanting to lay down, but I'm hearing so much crap. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay down and pray to Jesus. Yeah. So I got my prayers in. I have my protection right here. I also got my handy dandy buck knife. I love this thing. Razor sharp. This might be one of the craziest campouts I've done. There's stuff moving all around me. And I'm in like this plastic bag where I can't see nothing. That's ridiculous. What is that? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but now there's something bigger moving. Oh man, I'm getting a cramp in my shoulder. I hope you guys heard that. It's still moving over there. It's a little ways off, but it's still pretty close to. Man, after drinking last night, man. That rack was a little loud. Safety. Okay. It's ready. My heart is freaking pounding out my chest right now. Was that a growl? Sound like tree shaking. I don't have my boots on. I can still hear it. It's moving stuff around. These freaking mountains are crazy. Hello? I don't know if I should have done that. If it's a person, they gotta see the den. I don't hear it anymore. Oh my goodness. Let me flip this camera around. Can you see anything? know you guys say to do this. This feels so stupid, though, like sticking my head out of a tent right now.
Bear started to hear strange and peculiar sounds surrounding his tent. Unsure of what to do, he stayed quiet and pulled out his knife for protection. With his heart in his mouth, it took Bear a few moments to get his bearings and check the surroundings, where he found nothing. He returned to his tent where the sounds continued. Bear checked again, and yet there was still nothing. Cursed Urban is no stranger to haunting encounters, but this was sure to be one of his most memorable. It started when Urban pulled up to an undisclosed forest where there was alleged cult-like activity.
And nevertheless, oh, what's that? Oh, it's a huge cricket. Huge cricket down there. It's like, yeah, that thing's a monster. Look at this. Looks like maybe a beaver has been chewing on it. And of course, as per my recent videos, my recent investigations, there absolutely has been cryptid activity in this forest. We're talking about actual manifestations. I guess it wouldn't be a manifestation if it was an actual thing of hellhounds. People have seen hellhounds, giant black dogs with glowing red eyes. They've seen those. They have been spotted here by multiple people. There's been that scared me. That scared me, dude. There's some hikers on a trail adjacent to mine, and oh, dude, my heart is. Yeah, I think I scared them too, because I heard them say something. But dude, my heart is beating. That scared me. I forgot that this place hasn't technically closed for the evening yet, but that's another thing that I was told is to be careful while I'm here at night, because a lot of people, usually unruly younger people, drinking and stuff. They come in here at night because it's not really patrolled by anybody. There's no real heavy police presence, if you will. So yeah, they come in here at night and they, get into whatever trouble they want. So that's another thing I was told, is just be careful of that. But yeah, this place is technically not closed yet. So yeah, gotta be wary of other people out here, because dude, that literally scared me. I was just like, what was that? But where were we? Oh yeah, so cryptids. Yeah, there's been reports of cryptids out here, of hellhounds, giant black dogs, glowing red eyes. Multiple people have seen those, which could be, could be the wolf man. I hear somebody else too. And also a prominent Bigfoot area. Lots of reports of Bigfoot. So we shall see if any of these come to fruition. If we can catch any of these on camera. And also just tons of paranormal activity in general. Dude, I feel something. I feel like I'm being watched right now. As cliche as that sounds, I know it sounds cliche as hell, but I had something directly back here and then something right to my left. Looks like it opens up out here to maybe another field. Let's go check it out over here and see if we see anything out here first. Yeah, it's a little bit wider out here. humid out tonight, guys. Super humid out tonight. Right now we're by a lake. Soil is really, really soft. Really soft and sandy. Lake's not very big though. Judging from Google Maps, it's not very big, and we're only on half of it. Like this part I'm on is where the forest is, and over there on that side is all like houses and stuff. So this place isn't, it's a decent size, but it's not gigantic. Stone bench over there. Bar and grill across the lake looks pretty promising. I'd like to go over there. All right. See if we get any answers on Spirit Talker. Hold on. All right, actually, I'm gonna switch out batteries real quick, and then we'll fire up Spirit Talker. I got a fresh battery in here. All right, we are back, and I hate to be this guy, dude. I almost didn't even want to say it, but while the camera was off, of course, I know I'm gonna hear it in the comments. I heard some sort of weird, like, sound coming from that way. It sounded like, I don't know what it sounded like. It's nothing I've ever heard before. Something really weird, like a chattering sound almost.
Immediately, Urban knew there were things about the forest that just weren't right. As the night went on, Urban found the perfect spot to settle down for the evening. There were strange sounds coming from off near the river area, but no clear signs to leave, just like Urban had asked. It was at that point Urban decided to get in his tent and get some rest.
Oh. 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 Oh, I'm awake. I am awake. Oh. Oh. It's definitely... Yeah, I still have another 45 minutes till my alarm goes off. Oh. But I know I fell asleep for a little bit. But my back just can't take anymore. Oh, I don't know how long I slept because it took me forever to fall asleep. But I know I got a few winks. Probably only slept like 20 minutes. 20 or 30 minutes. Bug is in my tent. Who are you? You are a beetle. Think about getting some REM pods. What if I got some REM pods and I set them up outside the tent? So like at night, if anything came by, it'd set them off. Because I know it works with like I think it works with like people too.
I'm in the corner.
What was that? Shut up. Dude, these people don't stop. Just racing up and down this road. That whatever that was better not have ruined this. I'm in the corner and then directly outside the tent, I heard a twig break or a branch snap or something. See, that's why I'm thinking about getting REM pod.
In the middle of his sleep, strangers started to circle Urban's tent, though ultimately didn't end up doing anything to him. When he woke in the morning, Urban had heard twigs breaking around him, but didn't know that anyone had been there during the night. Kamos is a channel that focuses on spooky and strange encounters they have, but this one where they saved a kidnapped woman must be one of the strangest.
Moça.
Olha aqui,
Onde, cara?
Moça do céu. Meu Deus do céu, velho. Meu Deus do céu. Moça. Meu Deus. Calma. Moça, meu Deus do céu, cara. Tá amarrada. Calma. Cara, ajuda a desamarrar ela aqui.
Ô, Jota, ajuda a desamarrar ela, cara.
Ilumina aí, velho. Cara.
Deixa eu botar a câmera no chão aqui, cara.
Meu Deus do céu. Jota, desamarra ela aí, velho. Ajuda. Cara, calma, moça. Aqui. Solta ali. Aqui. Solta aqui, velho.
Caramba, velho. O que aconteceu, moça?
Tá fazendo aqui, moça? Peraí, deixa eu soltar aqui. Aqui, ó.
O que aconteceu, moça?
A gente vai
Tava indo pro trabalho.
Calma. Que isso, velho? Caramba,
Eu pego o ônibus cedo. Um cara apareceu armado.
Olha só, velho.
Um cara apareceu armado, ele me rendeu, ele tava armado, ele me trouxe pra cá.
Ele fez alguma coisa contigo? Moça?
Só que hoje eu não ia ser útil, que ele ia voltar amanhã.
Caramba, velho, como assim? Calma, moça, eu tô te soltando.
Nós vamos te ajudar, tá? Nós estamos aqui pra te ajudar, tá bom?
Calma.
Tá.
É só o susto, tá? É só o susto. Você tá um pouco traumatizado, mas...
Ele não fez nada? Ele não fez nada contigo?
Ele não tocou em ti, não, né? Não, pô, graças a Deus, cara.
Ele mesmo. E ele levou o teu celular ou a tua bolsa, é isso?
Claro, pra ela não se comunicar com ninguém, mano.
Ele falou que eu não ia ser útil ainda.
Olha aí, velho.
Ele falou que tu não ia ser útil ainda?
Vamos sair por aqui, ó.
Espera, tem que deixar ela se recuperar.
Cara, a gente tem que levar ela pra poder dar esse suporte pra ela agora, velho.
Sim, não, mas...
Olha só.
O que é?
Ela precisa comer, ela falou que tá com fome, mas também ela tá desde as 4 horas da manhã aqui.
Ô, moça, assim, o mais importante que a gente conseguiu te achar aqui, que tu tá no meio do mato. Tu tem noção de onde tu tá? O ponto de ônibus fica aqui a 3, 4 quilômetros daqui.
Pois é, mas será que ele pegou ela aqui perto?
Ou
Dá pra saber também?
Ele
se ele trouxe ela de longe, ele te botou no carro, tudo. Tu lembra se ele te botou no carro? Não lembra de nada, cara. Mas também não dá nem pra ficar
A gente tem que sair logo daqui, cara. Vai que esse cara tá por perto.
Isso é uma dor no pescoço,
Ele
certo?
tinha uma voz grossa.
Olha aí, velho. Olha isso, mano.
Eu vou falar com a minha mãe.
Cara,
Tá, deixa ela se recuperar um pouco pra ela conseguir sair daqui, velho. A gente vai te ajudar, tá? A gente vai te dar água, a gente vai te dar...
Melissa, né? Melissa.
Isso.
Fica tranquila, Melissa. Agora tu tá segura, tá? Tu pode, a gente vai te ajudar, tá? A gente só tá esperando pra ver se tu... pra tu se recuperar, tá? Porque também tu precisa andar aqui, que aqui tá... Cara,
A gente tá no meio do mato, cara.
Tá no meio do mato aqui, mano. A trilha logo à frente ali, ó. A gente já vai conseguir, tá? A gente só precisa que tu se recupere, respira, tá? Agora já passou, tá? Agora já passou. Você já tá em segurança, tá? Nós vamos te levar, você vai poder falar com a sua mãe que aqui não tem sinal.
O problema é se esse louco vem aí, mano.
Então, pô, eu tô olhando
Será que ele tá armado? Ele tava armado, moça? Ele tava com faca ou com revólver?
Assim, uma coisa? Você chegou a ver?
Tá arma, velho. A gente tem que sair logo daqui, Jonas.
Eu vou tentar levantar ela. Será que eu tento levantar ela, velho?
Você acha que consegue andar até lá, moça? Senão ele vai ter que te carregar.
A gente vai no teu tempo, tá? Cara, deixa eu ajudar ela aqui. Aqui, vamos levantar. Jota, tenta ajudar ali, Jota. Aqui, ó. Pega ali no braço dela. Ali.
Isso, carrega o tênis dela.
Cara, ela não vai conseguir, mano. Ela não vai conseguir, mano. Olha a perna dela. Ela não vai conseguir, velho. Moça, aqui, senta de novo, que você não vai conseguir. Calma. Isso, baixa aqui. Isso, assim.
Ô, Jefinho, será que tu consegue carregar ela, cara?
Mas segura aqui então a lanterna aqui pra mim. Jota, segura aqui. Que daí tem que ir iluminando pra ti lá na frente, tá ligado? Deixa que eu vou iluminando. Tá, boa já. Posso? Tá, peraí. Deixa eu ver. Mano, que situação, velho. Fica de olho aí pra ver se esse cara não tá chegando aí, Jota. Ai, pronto, perdão. Deu certo, assim deu certo, Jefinho.
Só ilumina na frente.
Isso, ô Jota, faz o seguinte, vai na frente do Jefinho iluminando lá pra ele lá. Deixa o Jota passar aí, Jefinho, pera aí. Deixa o Jota passar aí. Mano do céu, velho. Eu vou ficar olhando aqui a retaguarda que esse louco não tá por aqui escondido. Cara, que situação, meu Deus. Isso. Mano do céu.
Kamos learned that it was an old man that had kept the woman there to later torture her, but Kamos decided to help her up and get her out of the area. The guys managed to get the woman back to the car to keep her safe where she asked for her mother. The guys gave her all the help they could while they got out of there. It was as they were leaving that they started to speculate about who the guy was.
Oh my God! Oh!
Whoa, man! Midwest Ghost Hunter typically goes out filming haunted areas, but this was not one of his typical videos. It started when West arrived at the Red Bridge, a bridge haunted by a dead woman who had crashed her car.
The other side of the bridge. So I'm kind of wondering where this crash would have taken place. I'd imagine they would have had to have driven off somewhere over here, kind of to the side of the bridge, or maybe even over there on that side. I'm gonna make my way back up and do some thermal. Hello? I hear that there's a phantom lady that wanders this bridge. Could you come and speak to me? Not getting anything yet. Ma'am, could you show yourself on this bridge? Oh, whoa. What the? Whoa, that bridge just moved. I might be going crazy, but I saw that branch over there start swaying back and forth. I know it's windy, but it isn't that windy. Okay, I gotta check this out. It was this one, right here. That thing was just moving like crazy. I mean, it's one thing if like all of the brush was moving, but it was just that single one, isolated. How do you explain that? I mean, I don't know if like insects crawling on it, maybe? A bird? If you're a spirit and you just moved this tree here, could you move it again? No way! It just moved! I gotta look at this. This thing just moved. Again. On command. And look at this. For all the skeptics out there, there is no fishing line, nothing. Uncut video. Holy crap. Okay. Dare I ask, could you move it a third time? Or heck, could you move something else? Like another branch? Or even this sign? This road sign here? Could you knock on it? Try to slap it with your hand. Really loud, like this. You will scare the crap out of me if you do that. That was crazy. Like, if it only did it once, I'd be like, eh. But it did it like right on command, right when I asked it. It did it a second time. Clear as day. Looks like we got a boater over here coming this way. I'm gonna step back and let him do his thing.
From the off, West could tell something wasn't right. He had noticed that there was one lone tree swaying in the breeze. Surely it was a sign.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a camera out here for a bit. I'm gonna leave and then come back later and see what other stuff can happen. But maybe just having a camera here and me being gone, maybe she'll do some stuff. Who knows? Whoa, I think I got something in that one. I caught another one. Whoa, there's a freaking mist right over here. And it's gone now. It's completely gone. Whoa. Holy moly, it was just right over here. And now it's completely gone. Who's over here? Could you tell me your name? Are you the lady that they talk about? I'm so sorry what happened to you. That's so tragic. Could you tell me how it happened? I got a weird feeling over here. I'm getting like a tingly feeling in my whole body. Whoa! I just heard a woman's voice. I couldn't tell what she said, but it sounded like it came from like under the bridge. Hello there. I heard you loud and clear. Are you underneath this bridge? I'm gonna try to get as far down here as I can. Hello? That's so weird. I wonder why she'd be down here. Oh my god. This is so freaking nuts. I'm literally hearing her voice echoing from down here. Ma'am, I hear you. Do you need help? Just like that. Complete silence. I think I'm gonna try a spirit box session. See if I can get any further communication.
I have a device here that you could speak through. Could you come over and speak to me? Hello. I heard that. Are you the woman I heard earlier? I hear her voice trying to come through. Could you tell me your name? What's your name, ma'am? I know you're here. Why do you still haunt this bridge? Are you stuck here? In the river. It just said in the river. Are you saying that your body is in the river? Is that what you're saying? You just said something else. Drowned. You just said drowned. Did you drown in the river? Yeah. I am so sorry. That is horrible. That is horribly tragic. Is there anything I can do to help? Is there anything that I could do for you? What did she say? I couldn't make that out. Could you say that one more time?
Whoa. Dude, I just seen like a figure over there. It literally looked like somebody walking over there. There's nobody over there. Bridge. She just said bridge on here. Are you on the bridge right now? I'm gonna shut this down. I gotta get a good look over there. Hello, is somebody over there? Oh, oh, holy shit, that was loud. Oh God, there's nobody out here. I'm the only one here. Where could that noise? What could have caused it? Hello? What the fuck? There's like wet spots on the bridge. I do not remember those being there. And what's terrifying is that this is where I saw that figure walking. Hello? Doesn't help that my booster light is starting to die. I'm relying on my flashlight. I can hear you clanging around over there. Oh, what the f— oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm freaked out. I'm freaked out. My booster light is dying. I'm on my last set of batteries. I think I had enough of this place.
On his camera, West caught a few blurry pictures of what looked like they could be spirits. As he walked around the bridge, West heard a female voice. Curious, he pulled out a machine to help him communicate with the woman. Shortly after, West started to wander across the bridge where he heard the woman's voice again, followed by a big splash. It was at that moment that West knew he had to get out of there. Omega is an Australian YouTuber who claims he just likes to see where things take him and his channel. But after this video, he'll be hoping things didn't work that way. It started when Omega arrived at Australia's biggest abandoned train tunnel.
I've got to find a place to set up camp though somewhere, so, and it has to be in the tunnel, so I'm going to venture in. From what I remember, there are little manholes throughout this tunnel. I think the thing that I'm mostly worried about is people coming up here. I mean, you don't know what kind of people come up here. I don't see any visible signs of like tagging or anything on the outside piece of the tunnel. But you just don't know. You don't know what kind of people are gonna come up and hang out in this tunnel, you know, in the night. And it is a Friday night here, so yeah, there could be anyone coming up here. Oh look, it's me long lost shoe. Okay, before we even go into the tunnel, as you can see, it's totally pitch black. It's too dark to go in there without any form or source of light. So that's the next thing we need to get out of the pack. Oh, there's my baby. This is my massive dolphin torch. It's a really good torch, as you can see. It pretty much shines right down to the end of the tunnel there, so this thing will do the trick, I'm sure. Alright Max, you ready for another adventure? Another overnight challenge? Poor Max getting subjected to all these videos.
What do you think you're doing to me, Omega, hey? With these YouTube videos?
Let's start wandering into this dark, gloomy tunnel and find a place where we're going to camp it out for the night. Alright Max, let's do this. You go on the other side of me, Max. Man, look at this place. I wonder if there's anyone at the end of the tunnel. Hello! Is anybody there? Man, this tunnel like goes forever. Hello! Is anybody down there? Hello! Isn't it great when you're doing cinematics on your own? You kind of got to come back and grab the camera. Man alive, I forget about this all the time. Just when I was in there finding a place to set up camp for the night, I realised there's no reception in there and I need to do a Google search on the time here in New Zealand, so you know it's not a fake. So if you're looking at the screen there, you can see that's Google and that it's 6:03 PM. I'll just do the refresh button for you so you guys can see that. See? 6:04. No faking around here. It's something I'm actually proud of in my overnight challenges. I don't fake them. I know a lot of people on YouTube do fake them, which really sucks, but I'm not all about that. So we'll head back in there and start setting up camp. I've managed to secure myself a place to stay for the night. If you look here, it's actually an old manhole. It's what the tunnel workers used to use, obviously, when they were working on the lines and that. And when a train was coming, they would situate themselves in the manhole while the train goes past. And as you can see out here, it is totally dark now. The sun's gone right down. There's no more light left. If I turn my light off, now this is the freaky thing. When I turn this light off, it is totally pitch black and silent. You ready? Here we go. Wow.
The tunnel was long and pitch black. Omega couldn't see anything at all with his light off, but he was ready to stay overnight. It was 2 AM that Omega decided to go for a walk.
Guys I'm gonna wander down this way. You guys can see how far we go. Oh man, honestly. Max, stay with us. I have a backup camera if I really need to take more shots of this tunnel, but hopefully this one will last. Man, look at this, eh? Man alive. There's another manhole there, see? I'm staying in one of these manholes, as you know. Yes, alright, Max. I mean, I don't know what else to show you guys. I don't know if anything's gonna happen. I don't know if there's been any workers that have actually died in this tunnel or anything like that, so don't count on anything. I mean, it's literally 2 in the morning, so this is like the time that something's gonna happen, if something's gonna happen. I'll turn my light off. Like right here, I'll turn my light off. You ready? 3, 2, 1. I literally got the light on the camera, that's it. Oh man, this is pretty creepy actually. There's like nothing. It's like dead silence. Max. Sorry, I gotta turn the light back on. There he is. I'll say it's really strange without the lights on. It's weird, man. Like, You're underground in the middle of nowhere. It's strange. You don't know what you're gonna find down here. I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, if you look down there, like, that's how far we are away from the entrance that we came in. Like, it's pretty far. So yeah, I mean, 2 AM in the middle of a over kilometre tunnel, I mean, and it's abandoned. I mean, what do you expect? It's pretty creepy. Like, friends of mine have actually told me that if you're silent enough in this tunnel, and that's why I kind of stayed the night in this one, because I wanted to see if it was true. Look, there's another manhole as we approach it. There it is. There is another manhole, people. I was told you can actually hear the old trains coming through this tunnel. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if I believe in that stuff, but you know, that's what I've been told. When you stay the night in this tunnel, you hear the old trains going through here. Crazy, I know. I'm going deeper and deeper into this tunnel. Oh my gosh, it takes a while to load. There we go. 4:09 AM. Ridiculous. I'm gonna refresh that again. 4:10 AM. Well, what do you know, see? I'm here, I'm still chilling, and as you can see, the sign's right here, so everything's legit. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. We're gonna head back down into the tunnel and try wrap up with a little bit of sleep, because I'm just so tired. This is really late for me, eh? And you guys know that in my my overnight challenges, I do stay up late to prove to you the time. Unfortunately, I just get so overtired, and I sound like a complete moron like I am now. We're gonna go back in. I'm sorry, but we're gonna go back in. We're gonna complete our overnight challenge. Yes, we do. All right, Max, let's go back in. Here it is. Woo, Max. Oh, my gosh, damn tripod. I hear some sort of tune out of it. Max, come here. Come here. Oh, shit. Oh. Max. Who's that? Who's that, Max? What the actual? Can you guys hear that? Oh. Max, where is it? I don't know if you guys can hear this on the camera, but there's something. What is that? What the? Hello? What is that? Max, what is that? Hello? Is there somebody here? That's just creepy as... What the hell? Is anyone here? What is that? Oh! Max! Hurry up! Max! Max! Get on! Okay, I need to be a bit more logical about this. Before I go into ghosts and ghouls, we need to remember Spooner's tunnel is open to easy public access. Whoever this was either not too keen on being spotted, or scarily waiting to pounce me. Something I don't quite understand is Max never barked to warn me like he usually would. I'm not the one that's too into ghosts and whatnot, but I do find this very strange. Also, what was that toy playing the happy birthday tune? Was this a stupid prank that person was playing to try and scare me away from the tunnel? Or was he trying to lure me in? My biggest question is, what was this person doing here and why? I'll let you guys answer this one, because I'm not so sure I want to know. One thing is for sure, I'm not going back in there at night anymore for quite some time.
After Omega's rather casual walk, he returned to his belongings where his dog noticed a strange children's toy playing music, and perhaps what could have been a person standing not too far away from it. Omega panicked and decided to flee from the tunnel and never return. Adventures with Wes normally posts vlog-style videos, but this video where he finds something strange in a tunnel would not be one he wants to remember.
Alright, let's get him in.
Let's get him in the water.
Oh, bro, what's that smell?
Oh, it's rank.
Can you smell that?
Fucking hell.
Smells like a dead fish or something.
Fucking flies everywhere.
Guys, there's literally flies all over the place. I'm not surprised.
Are you not flying hands? There's loads of
I'm
them.
not surprised we're in a sewer pipe. But yeah, a freaking psychopath came out of this pipe.
Right,
No
yeah.
joke.
Chased her, didn't he?
Yeah, me and Danny was chased. He came out covered in blood, bro, with some crazy suit
Right, so
on.
if we get chased today,
Hello?
I don't know what's
Hello?
going to go down.
I swear to God, someone lives in that pipe, mate.
Nah, stinks too much, man. It's proper rotten, that.
Someone came out of that pipe and wanted to attack us.
I wish these flies would, buddy, go away, man.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, bro, could you smell that? That stinks,
oh
bro.
nasty, man. Ugh. No. Smells like someone's like proper like fucking
smells like-
shit.
Whoa! Nearly fell over again.
Oh man. These
Oh.
oh fuck, wow! I nearly went in, man. I nearly had me then when you let go of that branch. I nearly fell over. Whoa!
You got to balance it, bro.
What the fuck? Right.
No, God.
Oh! Why did he
guys,
move?
Here's the pipe.
Right.
Oh! Oh! Nearly fell over again, then.
Yeah. Right. Watch out, man.
Yo, check that bike!
Wow. Oh, I've been stung, man.
Check that bike!
Wow. Rusty.
Wow, guys, that is an old school bike right there.
Slippy this or what?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it stinks, man.
Ugh. It's like it's got worse.
Oh, it has got worse, bro. It's because we're like... Yeah, let me get my light on.
Whoa, man! Fucking hell, me foot's in the water! Oh, man!
In the pipe!
That stinks.
Oh my God. Oh, bro. What the hell? Guys, absolutely crazy as anything.
Oh man, that was grim. Hey, we
Body right now,
need to ring the police.
Absolutely crazy as anything.
We need to ring the police.
What?
We need to ring the police.
Have you got a phone?
No, I've not got a phone.
Get
Have
my
you got
phone,
one?
bro, ring the police.
Where is it?
Police, where are you?
Oh, that's
Ring the
stunk,
police,
that.
tell them we found the body, bro. Ring the police. Ring the police right
That's
now,
what
bro.
that smell was.
Ring the police!
It was as he and his friend were exploring, they found what they were certain was a dead body. In a panic, Wes ran with his friend and decided the best idea was to call the police. Exploring with Bear returned for a second time to a location where he had dealt with some very suspicious and dangerous people, so he decided to try again. Things already seemed strange when he arrived and only got worse.
Whoop. Holy smokes, that was rocks. That sounded like a rock clank. Really close. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh my goodness. Whoop. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh. Oh. Crap. That's behind us. We just came from there. No, that was way too close. Way too close. I'm gonna try to get some distance from that. That did not sound like Nate. That was something did that. Man, I'm trying to walk really quiet. Oh man, the ground's frozen. I don't hear anything else. Oh my goodness.
close. That's close to the truck, too. What could that have been? I'm gonna have to look at... I'm gonna have to go back on the camera. I'm like in freaking shock, sorta. I don't know what that was. That sounded like a rock hitting a rock clank is what that sounded like. Sorry if you hear my breathing. I got the camera like right in front of my face so I can talk. I didn't want to talk loud. That is crazy. Right after I did the whoop, too. It was right after the whoop. There's no way. I can't wait to see if that came up. That had to come up on camera. That was like, it felt like it was right on us. This feels stupid. But I don't want to go that way. Let's see if this light helps. Does that help? What was that? I just seen something really weird move across. Oh my goodness, my hair's standing straight up. I could just be freezing. I just heard a voice. I know for a fact that was a voice. Oh. That was a deeper voice. My nose is running. Oh, there's a light. It's not coming up on camera. It's way out there. I don't see it moving. It's just staying still. Oh, it just disappeared. It could have went behind a tree. That's like a swamp right there. What's that light? Oh, reflection. Man, this has a terrible feel to it. I know I heard a voice too. 100%. Oh, did you guys hear that? Barking spider. That surely wasn't me. What is that? It's like glowing. Maybe it's a steak or something. Wow. Two paths. Oh, I hear something moving. Okay. Man, it is pretty. Ooh, this might be it. I think we found it. Now, last time there was like 3 or 4 deer. Let's see if we can see any deer. What is that? What is that? Oh, it just moved. What is that? Oh, it just moved.
At the beginning of the trail, he heard the rocks falling around him. Suspecting that someone was near, as he continued to walk along the path, Bear started to get a feeling of unease and vulnerability growing inside him as he walked along what was a beautiful view. It was as he approached where he got to the previous time and turned to look around where he saw a hooded figure. The figure didn't move at first, but after a few moments it did, causing Bear to sprint all the way back to his van. KS vlogs, films, videos of his day-to-day life and what he gets up to with the occasional stealth camp. This stealth camp, though, was sure to put him off for a while. It started when Kevin arrived in the hills of Shropshire.
Well, in the van now, just having a coffee before doing something to eat. But yeah, I mean, this is, if you've not followed me or anything else, I mean, this is a micro camper I built out with a little Peugeot partner. I mean, it does sleep too and everything else. So, I mean, you can see, I mean, I'm not that much, but you get the front, you know, it's comfortable and that. So, leisure batches and that, I'll put some descriptions up, some links all up there. So yeah, just thought I'd say that anyway. So, just having a coffee, do something to eat in a minute, and you'll see what I'm going to have in a minute. And yeah, go out in about half an hour, just have a quick wander around for sunset. Right, well, I was going to cook something because I've got loads of food down there. I bought some tuna and pasta and bits and pieces, but because it's a little bit later and where I am, because there's not that much around because it is flat, but not flat if you know what I mean. There's a little walk up there. I've got about an hour or so to sunset. There's so much cloud in the sky, but there's lovely colours. So I thought, well, I did myself some cob, so I'm just having that. I mean, yes, in this you can still cook, I mean, in the small van and everything else. But yeah, I just can't be bothered tonight because I'm here like maybe tonight, well, definitely tonight, and then probably tomorrow. It's just a little break and just get me out and get me photography because it's something I enjoy. And when you're like me with a spinal problem, that sometimes you can't do that much. I mean, like for 5-6 days, about a week or so ago, I just couldn't use my hands at all. I was dropping everything and things like that. So, yeah, this is the reason for getting out. So yeah, I'm going to have a wander in a minute. Just eat my little beef and cheese cob, and then yeah, we'll have a wander around.
All appeared to be a regular camp out, but that was until he settled down for the evening.
Back into the camper. And like I said, it's a lot easier to set the bed out when, you know, before it's dark and everything, because I go out, so it's not nice trying to fiddle around after you got back from a walk. But yeah, basically got back about 20 minutes ago, just been relaxing a little bit. So now just relaxing and that. Yes, I mean, as you can see, I don't think we've done this really before properly, but I mean, as you can see, yeah, it is a small camper, but I am over this side and you can get to in here. Like I say, the missus is in here sometimes, but not this time. But yeah, so now it is just enjoying an evening. I've got the tablet as my TV there, and that's just watching that, and yeah, be up in the morning for sunrise. Not too sure which way I'm going to go, probably down the other way in the morning. So, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video anyway, and that a bit more insight into the van this time. And again, hope you've enjoyed the pictures. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please think about doing it. Yeah, it just does egg me on for doing more of these videos and everything else, and that. So yeah, this may be one video depending on how much footage I've got. If not, it's going to be 2 videos. So if not, I'll see you next week and everything else. And again, thank you for watching. Again, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and have a look at my other things, which I'll just link in here as well, the other trips that we've actually done. So again, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Quick update, it's just after 2 o'clock in the morning, and about 10 minutes ago it was really weird, something woke me up, and it was pushing against the side of the car and like knocking into it. It happened for a few minutes, so it woke me up, and it was really weird. I thought, you know, you always think as a being car camping, camper van, whatever, it's kids, because there's 2 other camper vans, there's 4x4, big one next to me, and a Sprinter, I think, near the other side. But basically, you can hear now, I don't know if you can hear this. But yeah,
shaken. Now, I think basically it is, there's sheep here as well as there's horses. So I don't know, but yeah, something weird. I ain't getting out of the car because I mean, high up, it's pitch black out there. It is, I think it is.
After Kevin had filmed his outro, he heard something pushing up against the side of the van. Unsure of what it was, Kevin kept quiet and low down until it had settled. In his head, he thought that logically it was a sheep, though possibly it could have been something more sinister. Gel Builder is another Australian camper who had to deal with a rather interesting interaction on his camp out in his local forest. With his tent set up and some food in hand, Gel decided to start to settle down.
It's from my last stealth camping video. Oh, why don't you do what Steve Wallace did? Camp in the middle of a roundabout. You know, that is actually a very dangerous thing to do. Just think about it for a moment. Your stealth camp has set up a little place to sleep the night in the middle of the roundabout. And you get some crazy hoon, some car, some truck. For God knows what reason, it accidentally just goes right through that roundabout. Guess who he's going to clean up? Not just the bushes, he's going to clean up whoever is stealth camping inside that roundabout. Not really the wisest thing to do. However, there are a load of other places to do some stealth camping. Logan City, it's amazing. There's so many places where you can actually just lay your head and no one will know that you are there. Yeah, let's see what places I can find. There'll be some interesting places. There'll be some little bit more tame places. This where I am is a little bit more tame, but as soon as this light goes out, it's pitch black here and it's actually going to be really, really peaceful. Compared to where I stealth camped last week, man, you could hear cars, you could hear the traffic. And compared to when I stealth camped at Esk on my Brisbane Valley Rail Trail, oh gosh, I camped under a bridge. Don't ever sleep under a bridge if you can help it. Honestly, you won't get any sleep. Look at this, flame's almost out. That means it's almost bedtime. Still some heat coming out from this, eh? This is fantastic. So we're gonna hit the hay, hopefully have a good night's rest. Once again, I'll just show you my setup. I have here a ultralight wide sea inflatable mattress, sleeping bag, stinky socks. Actually, they're not stinky, they're pretty good. Trachology pillow. Once again, this is great. I'll do a separate video on this and the new chair and a few other things coming up very soon. Tonight, just in this environment, I've opted to leave my shoes inside rather than outside. The reason being is this area is actually, there's a lot of spiders crawling around. Last thing I want to do is wake up to having a nice big bush spider that's in there that could be poisonous. I've had my fair share of spiders and getting a poisonous bite from them and having an anaphylactic reaction. Yeah, I'm just keeping them inside for tonight. Someone commented the other week, hey, you're practicing to be homeless. I said, practice makes perfect. It's all about that hashtag hobo lifestyle. Look, I'm just having a joke. Homelessness is a very real issue all over the world. Here in Logan City, homelessness is also a big problem. And there are people legitimately, due to current financial crises and rental shortages, they are doing it tough. And so I really do feel for them. And I don't mean to make light of their circumstance or their situations, but they're trying to do the best that they can do. And you know what? They find a part of Logan City and they set up a tent, they set up some little shelter, and they make the best that they can do. In any instance, also, it's just good to get out and just experience what it's like just to be out in the bush for a night or two, you know, just do a couple of manly things. Anywho, that's it. Let's hit the hay and have a good night's rest. Catch you in the morning.
good, buddy?
Here's Johnny!
Seriously, what are you doing here again? You're gone.
Oh my god.
Wakey.
POV.
Seriously.
Ooh. Did someone get a bit scared with those rocks getting thrown?
I did hear that. How'd you get here?
So I get challenged by a guy again, and check out who it is. It's my crazy son again. He came here right in the middle of the night.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it, all right.
You got scared.
Yeah, I kind of thought, what the heck? It's like 11:30 at night.
You think your stealth camping days have been over?
Mate, I got no idea how you found me. This is great.
In the middle of the night, someone with a camera approached his tent and started to act strange and suspicious around the site. It was when Jell left his tent to see what it was that he realized it was his son, who was trying to scare him, and it almost worked too. Urbex Hill is a channel that likes to explore haunted and abandoned buildings. On this particular occasion, Urbex decided that it was in his best interest to explore an abandoned school, where it is believed that a young student died there once.
There's all types of stuff in here. Shit, look. It's like blood on the floor. Oh shit, there's a bunch. Look at this. Oh, it's a trail of blood. That's crazy. Goes to that. What the hell? That's vandalism. That's foul. What the hell? Somebody was bleeding. Is this real? What the Bro, it's on the and everything. What? This can't be real. That is crazy. That is. They put 666 on the door. But that does look real. Oh shit. Yo, there are bullet cases. At this point in the video, some additional narration is required. You see, unfortunately at this exact moment, my camera stopped recording, but I immediately noticed and pressed record to continue filming. I also want to point out that normally in a situation like this, I would have remained calm. But after hearing the stories of the murder that took place here, and seeing what looks like blood and bullet casings on the floor, I decided to leave, instead of investigating any further.
Somebody's in there. That. That's somebody in there.
Urbex made his way through the school, swimming through all the trash and garbage that lay all over the floor. What seemed strange to Urbex was the amount of singular shoes that were randomly scattered across the floor. Urbex decided to ignore it and carry on through the school. As he did, Urbex noticed that there were patches of blood on the floor. Urbex couldn't tell how recent it was, but still decided to follow the trail, which led to a chair in the middle of a room, soaked in blood. It was at this point that Urbex started to get a bit nervous. Normally in a situation like this he wouldn't, but due to the history of the school, he started to get a little bit uncomfortable. As he headed into the next room, Urbex heard what he thought was a voice. Deciding not to risk it, Urbex decided to get out there as quickly as he could. Franco TV is much like Urban Hill. He is experienced in the ghost hunting and abandoned building scene, but will this trip out be one that he'd soon want to forget? It started when Franco entered an abandoned asylum with his spirit box.
Turn off my light. Look at this. Somebody put plates on the floor. Is it okay that I could be in here with you? I'm pretty sure you don't know me. Oh shit. I just got a voice. Listen. Oh, that is creepy. So I'm trying to see what it is that's making these windows move. See that? Hear it? But I hear it on all of them, but they're very subtle. I got a noise over here. Hola? Okay, I'm gonna switch so you guys can see how I see this. These are lights from outside coming in. What the f was that? Hola? Oh shit. I just got a noise. Thing is, I don't know if that's the dog or not. Touching the door. You hear that? Oh, that just gave me goosebumps. Holy shit, that sounds like a moaning. The glass shaking. It's coming over there now. Make sure the dog is not over here pounding on the door, because I did hear some noises over here. Oh, chocolate. So I just checked outside. The dog is not outside the door.
thought maybe it was like trying to get in or something. Not getting anything. But I did get sounds of noises and moaning right over here in the window. Look. Oh, what the f*** is that? Choco, come here. You saw that? The dog's just staring outside. I know the curtains are moving, but that looked weird. It looked like something was touching the curtains. Come here, Choco. Oh shit. Just heard a noise outside again. The thing is, a lot of the noises that I'm hearing outside could be just right over the wall from people's cars. I literally looked like what it looked like something touching the window. I want to see if it happens again. Hola? Oh, that was creepy. So the dog is just staring at this room here for no reason. What's wrong, Chocolate? There's nothing there. That's what I love about this dog. I didn't even think about looking over here, but for some reason this dog is hooked. Choco. Chocolate. Hey. Do you see something? Look what I found. Looks like a whiteboard. Kind of wandering towards the back area. And I found this. Oh, these are names. Nindo. Let me focus this. Psst. What do you see? This dog is always fascinated back there. I found this little grudge-like room in here. That's a cute dog. What the f*** was that? That's a cute dog. What the f*** was that? That's a cute dog. What the f*** was that? I just saw something right back there in the window. Hold on. Psst. You okay? This dog is completely missing it. I literally just saw something right here in the window. Turn on my IR.
What the hell did I see? It looked like something just passed right by the window here. This chair is so freaking creepy. Chocolate. The dog is gone. Oh, that was creepy. I literally seen something right.
As Franco made his way through the corridor, he had a feeling that there was something off in front of him. But as he edged closer, Franco found no one. Though suddenly, Franco heard a woman's voice coming from the area surrounding them. He noticed that his dog seemed scared too and decided to follow his dog's instinct. Franco's dog led him into another corridor which had access to a courtyard where the dog seemed to like to roam. As Franco recorded his dog running around in the courtyard, he noticed that something pulled back the curtain on the wall of the corridor opposite him in the courtyard. Franco and his dog made his way around to where he saw it, but as he arrived, he saw nothing. He looked around the area to see if he could find any traces of anything or anyone, but there was nothing.